Hello YouTube, Ziggy here again with another daily hobby update. Today is July 19th, and on this day in 1836, the HMS Beagle with Charles Darwin arrived at the Ascension Islands. Just some food for thought. What's going on in the hobby today? Well, news of the day, I'll show you an article about calculating print runs that I thought was pretty interesting. What's hot on eBay, we'll take a snapshot look at racing. I don't know if any racing collectors out there, but we'll take a look at what's going on in the racing. Tool report. I'll show you how I've used market movers for analyzing the 2012 ratios of rookies. And has anybody seen the Kawhi card? Holy 3,000. Card ladder. We'll take a look at what's going on in the ladder. Has there been any movement? What's new? What's going on? Star stock. I'll show you how I used Star stock to buy Kemba Walker yesterday. What did you miss yesterday? Well, last night I dropped the Chronicles basketball update video. If you haven't seen that, please take a look. It's posted on the channel. I also participated in the Hobby Box and Comeback Card Investor. They were live last night. Had a great conversation about sports cards. Really enjoyed that. It was fun to participate. And then late last night, Jeremy at Sports Card Live had a open mic night, basically where he took questions and answers. It was a really great session. Learned a lot. That actually went about 3 hours, if you can believe it. So check that out in little chunks. But that's on Sports Card Live as well. What's going on today? So 9ish tonight, Bench Clear Media normally does their live event where they have all their participants in Bench Media, and it's typically live, so they look for questions, comments. It's a great thing to participate. I'm hoping to join that. Cardboard Carolina normally drops their product review of the week later on today. All About Sports Cards typically drops his top 10 breaks of the week, so look for those as well on your YouTube channel. And just a reminder, we've only got 4 days until Major League Baseball. Who's going to be hot on opening day? 11 days until the NBA starts. Wow, I can't wait. 13 days to the NHL. Yes, Jeremy, I added NHL to my list, and I apologize for not having it on there before. As I've said to several friends, I actually think of all 4 sports, the NHL is the only one that will crown a champion this year. I'll tell you more later. And then 53 days till the NFL. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. That's my market mover slide. Let's go ahead and jump into daily hobby and what's going on. There hasn't been much update here, sadly, so I've been reading some of the deeper articles, and I did find this cool article down here. Sports Card Plus in Montana is seeing nice rise. I think that's just a pretty cool article. There's a bunch of other good articles in here to look at. Do recommend taking a look at the daily hobby. But what I did find is a good article. Now, if you go to sportscardinvestor.com now, whether you love him or hate him, he's got some great information out here, man. So I'm a big fan of the content. You know me, I like to get all the good information. And on his, I think it's under the articles, there's a method to calculating print runs article. And I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but I strongly suggest you do. What I am going to bring to your attention is how he calculates all this and comes up with what he believes is the print run for the 2017-2018 product. And I have to say, hey, kudos, man, for at least giving this a shot. Where is the summary? He does fast break. He breaks it all down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So his summary, right? Final tally, 37,000 of each base card. Each card has 3,000 silvers and 3,000 red, white, and blues. 836 greens, 789 fast breaks, 625 ruby waves, and 373 hypers. What's interesting here, everything else is numbered as you go down here. What's interesting here is I've always said the hyper is one of the most exclusive parallels. A couple that aren't on here but really aren't that important to me. I don't see the some of the short prints. Anyway, check out the article. I really thought it was interesting. I thought you guys would like it as well. Let's take a look at eBay. And I'm using Sports Collector Daily just to look at the top racing relics, racing things on eBay. And we've got here, I thought this is pretty interesting, $500, 38 watchers, 20 bids. It does seem like a little more affordable market space. A lot of it's relics and cards than it is autographs, but I found that pretty interesting. And again, thought I'd share with the audience. Let's go ahead into market movers. I pulled up earlier. I ran this report on the 2012. This is all the rookies from 2012 Prizm class. I'm comparing PSA 10s to Raw. I'm going to go down here and use the ratio. What I like about this is the graph is great. Let me just go ahead back here. Look at this graph move right here. The pink is Kawhi. Okay. Kawhi is now at 2,300 there. He's now 2,700 here. That right there puts him at 2,999, and this right here puts him over 3,000. That's his base Prizm PSA 10. This is now challenging the Giannis Prizm base. Just think about that. Think about that. Giannis might not be the Prizm leader anymore. It could be Kawhi, and it makes sense, man. If he wins 3 rings from 3 teams, and I think people are just overlooking him. Anyway, on the print and the ratios down here, this breaks down what the current price is to the ratio price. It shows you PSA to raw. I'll just quickly highlight here Kemba Walker. I actually was able to pick this card up yesterday for $70, which is what the average price is. The PSA 10s, I can get that thing to $370. Let me show you what I did in Star Stock. So here's Star Stock. Here I am buying the card. Now, what I really like about Star Stock is Star Stock graded the card, or they don't do a grading. They give you a review, and this is rated as a Star Stock A, which means that card's in pretty good shape. It should PSA 9 or PSA 10. So I just bought that card yesterday for $70 on Star Stock. I got it as a Star Stock A, which means I got a raw card for $70 that has somebody who's looked at it. That to me is very important. Really excited to see how that card comes and when we can grade that card down the road. Lastly, I will go ahead and spend a few moments taking a look at Card Ladder. Now, I will say I still learning Card Ladder. Every day it shows me something different. Today it showed me that J.R. Smith's base raw is a number 2 card on Card Ladder. I don't understand. It jumped 706 spots, guys, overnight. This card is valued at $6.99. My first question is, why is it even in Card Ladder? Like, who requested this? I just find it this interesting because this is on one of the main ladders here too. This isn't like the new ladder or the play ladder. This is like somebody requested this. I mean, it's a $6.99 base card. It's ranked number 2. 2. Oh man. Anyway, here's some other couple cards on the card ladder. Look at the Hall of Fame ladder. I thought was interesting here is that you got Jay-Z, number 3 on the Hall of Fame ladder. Again, I'm still trying to understand this ladder scores. Again, this is just a $24 card. Maybe they're trying to tell you to buy it. I don't know. I just found that interesting. I will say again, the logic behind the ladder is obfuscated, right? It's in their calculations, and if you don't understand their calculations, then it's it's challenging. What I will say, it definitely appears to me that change in price is the number 1 factor that impacts movement on the ladder, and I could be completely wrong, but I believe that's what really drives everything. Like here we are on the undervalued ladder, so they're telling me right now that the camo is undervalued. I would have to say I agree with that. I mean, considering that the PSA, the base is going for $4,000. The 25 camo is going for $6,000. That one I'm gonna say, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, the challenge here, Card Ladder, is go find me the 25. There's just not a lot of these cards out there, but if I find one, I would gladly give the guy $7,000 for it. I just don't think he would sell it for $7,000. You know what I'm saying? Like this current market value is based on the last sale of that card. Let me see other ones. Price Ladder. I think this is cool. You got the LeBron James on top here. This is probably the one that either ended the auction or is ending this week. I think this is supposed to be the 18th, right? Was that yesterday? So yeah, I think that just ended this week. So $1.8 million. That should be the new guy. In fact, in my opinion, that should be. Oh, there he is. He is on. No, he's not over there, but he should be on the Hall of Fame. Anyway, enough time. I'm babbling too much. I hope you guys enjoyed the daily hobby update. I hope you look at some of these resources. I'll leave links in the below. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy.